This is fundamental. This documentation and the report was put together by an absolutely bipartisan panel, equal numbers of Democrats and Republicans. And the resignation of Gaetz at the last minute was clearly designed to stop the public release of this information. So it's critical. If his nomination is going forward, we want to make sure that we have access to the right documentation. Before a president puts a name out in public, they usually have at least a preliminary cursory FBI review to see if there's something that they've missed that may be important in consideration of the nomination. For a president like Trump to say that he's not going to use the FBI, the obvious question is, well, what will he use? What kind of background check does it take? Is an appearance on Fox News enough? Or do you have to do more? I would say for the good of the Department of Justice and our nation, we need to have basic questions asked before we go forward with the nomination.
We all know what Washington's like. It leaks like a wet paper bag. And I'm not going to faint with surprise if, I'm not predicting it, but it wouldn't surprise me if the report leaked.
Do you want to see the ethics report from the House?
I think it would be helpful. Everybody's talking about it. It apparently was just about done. I think it would be helpful. I'm not part of the decision-making process. I'm one vote. I think it'd be helpful. I'm not interested in a process that would just say, well, because the president has named him and you have Republican chairs coming into the new Congress, that we just move people out. There needs to be legitimate vetting. When I say legitimate, I mean just thorough vetting that the committees do. This is our job. This is the role of advice and consent, and I think we need to embrace advice and consent with full enthusiasm. I'm getting a lot of incoming phone calls from folks saying, you know, President-elect Trump was given a mandate, and so just move his people through. We do need to take up the nominees that he will put in front of us, but we need to do so with a recognition that there is that separation. We are a separate but equal branch, so let's not cede any of our constitutional authorities. Let's take it seriously. And let's give it the time. So we're like 1 week into this, folks. Hold on, it's going to be more interesting. But I think we have to respect the role that the Senate plays here.